Good morning. Welcome to Truck Talk Thursday on Saturday because I didn't do one on Thursday. It was a bad day. It was a bad day in real estate, and sometimes it just happens. So we learn from it and we move on and we hustle a little harder. But I've got something that's weighing on my mind. It, um, it is choosing the right realtor to represent you. Doesn't matter if you're a buyer or you're a seller. Make sure that you are choosing someone who represents you, who connects with you properly and in a good, positive way. In the last week, I have had conversations with people, buyers, sellers, and other realtors in my area that have people who have called or they have spoken to me directly and said, hey, I think I made a mistake, but I listed my house with blah, and I just think it was not the right choice. And I've tried to get out of my contract and I can't. They won't let me out. Personally, if you don't want to work with me, I'm going to let you out of your listing contract because to me, it doesn't benefit me to keep you if you're not comfortable or you don't want me to list your home. As a buyer, the same thing. If you and I don't connect and we go look at houses and you just think, I can't work with her, she just something about her doesn't connect with me, I'm going to let you out of that buyer broker agreement. Some people will do that and some people will not. Make sure that you ask that question. Hey, if something happens and we don't connect, can I get out of my contract? There are some. I live in a small town, and I know of some that will charge you as a seller if you want to pull out early. You're still going to have to pay them a fee. So when you get all those documents in your listing agreement, please read them. Please take the time to read them and know what you're signing. Please don't just sign them. And make sure that you're not signing something that says you're stuck in a 6-month or a 12-month contract and you're going to have to pay money if you pull out early. If you're comfortable with that, that's great. But if you're not, make sure that you read those documents and make sure you know what you're signing. I am not a salesperson. I'm not going to come and give you a pitch. I'm not going to tell you that your $500,000 house is going to sell for $800, and I'm not going to guarantee you that I can sell it in 90 days. No one should ever guarantee you that they can sell your home in a specific amount of time. We are in a very funky market and no one can ever guarantee that. I would love to say that everyone that I list, I can sell it in 30 days. I would love to, and I try really hard, but that is not always the case. And sometimes it's absolutely nothing that the realtor does wrong. I know, people that question, hey, my home's been on the market for 6 months. Only one person's looked at it. What is my realtor doing wrong? It doesn't necessarily mean that they're doing anything wrong. It could just mean that it's a funky market. And it could mean that you got bad pictures. It could mean that you're overpriced. There's so many things that could be happening. It's not necessarily your realtor's fault. As a buyer, if you're looking and you're looking and you're looking and still nothing is happening and nothing, you're not finding anything, it doesn't mean that that's your realtor's fault either. It doesn't mean that your realtor's not finding the right house. It just means that you haven't found it yet. So be patient when you're a buyer, be patient when you're a seller. Don't always think it's your realtor's fault, but make sure that you choose the right person. Don't always go off a Google review. I once worked for a broker that required their agents to go in and make positive reviews. Find people that would make reviews for them. My conscience won't let me do that. I want my clients to make a review that's honest, whether it's good or whether it's bad. If it's a bad one, I know that I've done something wrong and I need to learn from it. So make sure you read your documents. Make sure you do your research. I live in a small town. In a small town, you can go around and ask about those of us that are in the area, and you can say, hey, what do you think about Jennifer Ferguson? People are in the community are going to tell you whether it's good or it's bad. If I don't make a positive reflect on my community, they'll tell you. In a big city, it's a little harder. Don't always, rely on your Google reviews, but, see if you can ask. It's okay to interview several realtors. It's okay to do that. It's okay to ask hard questions to the people that you are interviewing and see what kind of answers that they give you. I'm just not going to give you a sales pitch. I'm just going to be honest with you. And if you want to know about me, I'll give you more than one person that you can ask, good or bad, because sometimes they're bad. Sometimes we make mistakes and things fall through the cracks and we don't do the job that we were supposed to do. But more often than not, my reviews will be good. So, just make sure you have the right person. It really it weighs heavy on me when I hear someone say, I made a bad choice and now I don't know how to get out of it. I found out that my realtor's not answering her phone, or I found out that they won't talk to people that are not in their town. Those things are hard when you have someone who is determined to get both sides because it puts more money in their pocket. And yes, it does. It doesn't always mean it's the right thing to do. So ask questions and know what you're getting into. And I wish everyone the best of luck when they decide to buy or sell a home. Happy Saturday.